In this presentation, we will go through the purchase process of payroll within QuickBooks Online. For more accounting information and accounting courses, visit our website at accountinginstruction.info. Here we are in our S Corp paid payroll company file. We're going to go down to the workers section in order to set up the paid payroll so we can live up to the company name of the S Corp paid payroll. Note once again, you don't need to be an S Corp in order to follow through the paid payroll problem. Also note that you may not want to set up the paid payroll if you're following with this problem until you have time to just work straight through the problem so that you can complete the payroll within any kind of discounted period that might be offered during that time by Intuit by QuickBooks. If you haven't set up QuickBooks, you'll have a screen such as this. If you set up QuickBooks as you purchase payroll, if you already have QuickBooks set up during the purchase process, then of course you'll have a payroll screen here for the paid payroll. If you haven't set it up, you'll see something like this. We're going to go down here to the Get Started section. So the Get Started to set up payroll. Remember that payroll is an added option. So it's kind of like an add-on, a plug-in, a purchase up. However, it is of course provided by QuickBooks and not like a third-party plugin. So we have to purchase QuickBooks Online and then add to it the payroll options. So also note that there are other payroll options. You can think about payroll outside of QuickBooks by a third party, such as like ADP or Paychex. Remember that is an option that you can do that. You typically want some help or some support, of course, with payroll. It can be a complex thing, even if you only have a few employees. We currently have the two options here. You'll note the free 30-day trial that QuickBooks is currently showing. The two options, one is more of a self-service and then the full service option. If we scroll down to what is included, you'll note that the first option, the less expensive option, the QuickBooks self-service payroll, does have everything we need in it. And then if we go to the things that are included in the full service, we also get help with the setup process, which is usually one of the most confusing things. And we get help with the W-2s, and they give us some type of guarantee as well, stay protected with our no penalty guarantee. So they're going to give us some guarantee and assurance. Note that as we set up QuickBooks and payroll within QuickBooks, it's one of those things where everything can kind of seem like it's going well, and we might have a problem and not know about it until really the year end when we do the W-2s, when we do the W-3, the 941s and the 940 at the end of the year and try to reconcile all those items. That's when it really, any problems that might have been happening that we didn't really know about might end up surfacing towards the end of the year. So to have that guarantee and that service, whether it be through QuickBooks or a third party, whether you're working with someone else, a CPA firm, or someone that specializes specifically in payroll, it might be worth thinking about even if you have a limited amount of people with payroll. The process, however, for the both of these with the entering the data will be much the same. It's just that we typically have the more support with the full service. So we here for the practice problem are going to go with the QuickBooks self-service payroll. So then, of course, you'd have to go through here and go through the purchase process to add on that service within your QuickBooks Online account. Once you've purchased QuickBooks, you'll see that we now have the green icon saying Get Set Up, and that'll help us to walk through the interview process to set up our payroll functions. That's what we'll do next. For more accounting information and accounting courses, visit our website at accountinginstruction.info.